It's been a minute, and here we are. We're back for an update video and my actual recent pickups. I say recent, most of these are actually over like a month, maybe even 2 months at this point, but I just haven't been able to show you. And today I thought, you know what, I'll sit down, record this video, and show you what the hell I've been picking up over these last, probably since the start of July. I haven't actually been purchasing too much this August because obviously I'm on a crackdown with saving money for, you know, the house and stuff like that. So yeah, not too much recently, but we've still been adding a few little cool bits here and there. And to be fair, the way I've been doing it recently, it's been like self-sufficient, if that makes sense. I'll get into that in the rest of this video, I will. But if you're excited, please drop it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out and I'd appreciate it. So we're back again today. I have some pretty special PlayStation 3 pickups, if I do say so myself, and a lot of it is PlayStation 3 cardboard. And to be fair, some of it you probably haven't even seen. As per the title, you've probably not seen it, but if you have, great, that's amazing stuff. Yeah, there's probably about 5 or 6 cardboard items. You can see the first one here. And then I think I might go just for the rest of the PlayStation 3 stuff that I've been picking up. There's a couple of Xbox 360 games, a few PS4 games as well. One of them's pretty cool, which I think I will move on. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, a lot of stuff. I think in total there's probably about 50 or 60 games if I was going to do them all in this video. I'm not 100% sure whether I am. I'm just going to stop waffling because that is what I do best. So we're just going to get into it. I think actually I'm going to do a couple of like the normal ones first. And again, some of these have been here for a little bit. So we're just going to go over the camera because you can't see them. You don't want to see them before me. That's a few, and then we can get these ones over as well. I'm not going to cut this video. I'm not going to do that at all. So you're just going to see me rabbiting on and talking gumph, basically. And then we've got a few more up there, but there's a lot to get through. So this video is just going to be my huge PlayStation 3 haul. There's a lot of value here, a lot of money when I actually was buying. But I got some good deals on it as well. If I can remember, I might not put like screenshots up because there is a lot to get through and that would take me a heck of a lot of time in the editing process. So just bear with, all right? We're getting back into the swing of things a little bit more. I know I've been rabbiting on for 3 minutes and you hadn't even seen a game yet. So that's good. It's not. I apologize. But here we are. We just, all right, just go with it. Just go with it. Thank you. Thank you. Right, so first game we have, I believe this was a vintage pickup, don't know. I think I paid like £12 for it. Again, can't really remember. It wasn't a bad price all in, and that is near. I believe there's obviously the PS4 version, which is slightly different to the PlayStation 3 version. Never played it. It intrigues me, and it's on the list. So I picked this up for like 12 quid, I think. Completely manual. Nice, it's in good condition. Good condition. So there you go, that's the first one. So I think that's about £18, I think, in CEX now. I don't know, I again haven't been to a CEX since like the end of July, and it's now September nearly. Well, it's the 28th of recording this, and this will go up on the 28th, so we'll go up today. So yeah, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. There's one game that I've actually bought from CEX because it came into my local. If you followed me on VINTED, you would see some of the stuff that I have been trying to sell. And some of the stuff that I've actually bought has sold, so I can't even show you that. I will tell you, though, because they've already sold and I've already got rid of them. What was the... I got a Forbidden West Horizon... No, yeah, Forbidden West PS5 version, the special edition. Sold that. That went for £25. Turns out I didn't have the Forbidden West disc, and that originally came from CEX. So that was an interesting find, to say the least. Then we have Horizon Zero Dawn, the special edition, like the bigger box version, just like Forbidden West. Got that in. I think I paid like £14 for that. Sold that for 35 on my Vinted, which I thought was a pretty good deal for everybody involved. It usually goes around 40 to 50 quid for that. Forbidden West usually goes for around 40 to 50 as well, but didn't have the discs, so I sold that for like 25, I believe. So not too bad. What else? I had the PAL version of what's sitting here. I actually won't tell you that until I show you this, because it'll ruin it. Okay, it will ruin it. Trying to think what else. Just a few little decent things. Shadows of the Damned. Got that. Bought that for like £15. Sold that on Vinted, 20 something pound, 22 something like that. Same as CEX price basically. But yeah, it's sort of like self-sufficient. What I will show you is I need to stand up because it's all the way up here, and it's pretty cool. And I got a good deal on it, but it's due to the condition of the box. So if I just bear with me, this is really cool, and I've been looking into collector's editions a lot more recently, and we picked up this. We picked up the Fear Collector's Edition. You won't see it too well on camera, but you can probably just about see that in the hair. Yeah, it's got a bit of sticker damage, and at the bottom, there you go, you can see that quite well there. But this was 30 quid, £29 posted off eBay. I'm not going to squabble at that. That's 65 quid in CEX, and it's readily out of stock. Readily out of stock. It's usually out of stock, so I'm not going to complain. 30 quid. It's not in bad condition. Everything's there. It's complete. And to be fair, it's a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. I know some people have that issue, but still, I thought it was going to be a bigger collector's edition. It's not. So there you go. Fear 3 collector's edition, 30 quid for that. That is pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I'm not going to squabble. I'm not going to squabble at all. So we can put that somewhere. I can't reach to go back up there, so we're not going to do that. Yeah. And actually, no, I'll show you something else as well. Because, again, I haven't shown you a heck of a lot recently at all. So we're just going to go through everything PlayStation 3 related in this video. It's going to be a long one, I'd imagine. We're 7 minutes in already. So, yeah, it's going to be a long one. Well, that dropped. But we have the Grand Theft Auto Music of soundtrack. This was quite difficult to find for the GTA 4 Collector's Edition, but I paid, I think, £9, £10 posted off VINTED for that, which is a really weird, surprising find. But here we are. We found that. I think, yeah, just under £10 or just over £10 posted. So that puts me up to, I believe, £45. Something like that for the collector's edition so far. Still need the duffel bag and keyring. So yeah, it's not bad. I know it's gone down in price a little bit recently. I think it's like 120, something like that. But hey, we're getting there. I only need the duffel bag and keyring now, so I'm happy about that. I'm good. That's good. And actually saying that, I can show you this one as well. So obviously I bought this, I'd say not recently, this year, and from CEX, but it didn't come with the Game of the Year disc. So I actually bought this from eBay. I think it was like a fiver, something like that, 6 quid. Sold my copy for like 3 or 4 quid. So it cost me like 2 quid to get the Game of the Year edition. This is surprisingly rare to come by. It's surprisingly rare to get the Game of the Year edition of The Last of Us for the PlayStation 3. It's not that common. It really isn't. So if you find one, it does have to come with the Game of the Year disc, which I wasn't aware of at the start, but here we are. Game of the Year edition disc, happy days. That's a very good one, and it pretty much paid for itself. That's how I've been doing this recently. It pays for itself. It's great. So yeah, I've been busy. Well, I was busy. I have less so now, but here we are. Next one, we have Grand Theft Auto 4, the complete edition. I paid less than £10 for this off eBay. Again, probably July time. It comes with the GTA 4 episodes and GTA 4 and episodes from Liberty City disc. You have to have that disc or else it's not the right version. So there you go. Don't get caught out. But complete edition for like 10 quid, I think. £10 posted off eBay. Happy days. That's really good going. Yeah. I got some absolute bargains off eBay over the last month or two. I really have. The next one we have Wipeout Fury HD. Is it Fury HD? Wipeout HD Fury, of course, it's that way round. I think this was like 15 quid, something like that. I can't actually remember properly. But yeah, not too bad. I think it's like 22 pounds CEX, so I'm not going to complain. Another one off the list, which I am keeping. I have been a lot more vigorous in what games I'm actually keeping in the collection. Like, I would have kept the Horizon Zero Dawn Special Edition for the PS4. I would have, because it didn't really cost me anything. It cost me like £14 posted off Vinted. Bargain price, by the way. But I thought, you know what? I could probably flip that for like 35 quid, in which I did, say, to £40. So that kind of paid for, like, you know, X, Y, and Z sort of stuff. To rinse and repeat, basically, is the idea at the moment. The next one is not an expensive one, but it's Transformers the game. I think this was like £4 off Vinted. Can't remember. Complete with manual. If I don't show you the manual and stuff, just assume it's complete with manual, because I don't collect this non-CIB PlayStation 3 games. So yeah, I just need Devastation for PlayStation 3, and then that is the Transformers games on the PlayStation 3 done. But that one's surprisingly harder to come by, especially for a good price. I think it's at the minute like 15 quid from CEX, can't remember. But, you know, it's not too bad. It's another one done, another one dusted. So there you go. And the next two, actually, I will do together. Where are they? Got that one. Oh, just knocked the mic. I apologise. The next two I do together because it completes a subset, which is really good. And that is PES 2017 and PES 2018. And surprisingly so, PES 2018 is an uncommon game for the PlayStation 3. It really is. And I got it, I think, for like 13 quid. It wasn't an amazing deal. It's like a £18 game, I believe, but it's very uncommon. It's hard to come by for the PlayStation 3. And I got PES 2017 for like 6 quid. I think I've vinted something like that. So that was a pretty good deal. It's now like 10 quid. So yeah, that's PES done on the PlayStation 3, which I am buzzing about. That is so good. So good. That took me a lot longer than what I anticipated, but here we are. PES is done. I'm happy. I'm about as happy as it comes with PES. So that's really good. Yeah, so just watch out. 2018 is quite an uncommon game to find. So yeah, just bear that one in mind if you are going for the PlayStation 3 PES set. Next one we have, I believe this cost me 10 quid, but I think it's like 20 quid. It's been like 20 quid for like the last 2 years, so don't worry about it. Mortal Kombat, the complete collection, complete edition. I don't know what it really comes with. Obviously, the PS3 version you can play as Kratos. I don't know what the complete edition actually comes with, but it cost me a tenner, which is half price to what it is in CEX. So there you go, and it's on the list, so ticks every box. There you go. There you go. So that's a few down. The next one's this one was a recent CEX pickup. It came into my local, and I said to the missus, if it's completely manual, pick it up. If it isn't, don't worry about it. This is one where I want to keep, but it's up for sale. Everything has a price at the moment. So like I said, I am being stringent with what I'm actually keeping. So if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So it's just one of those. It is just one of those. And that is Vampire Reign Altered Species. This is a uncommon game. I wouldn't say it's rare. It's just uncommon. Now this one, I believe you won't see it. Is Italian on the back, and it's very difficult to actually find an English back on this. I'm not sure even if you can. I've seen French, I've seen Spanish, I've seen Italian, I've seen all of it. I think there's a German one as well, but this one is Italian. It plays fully in English, so it doesn't really bother me at all. But yeah, watch out if you can try it. But I don't know if there is an English one on the back. No idea. But it plays fully in English, and I've played it a little bit just to test it out, and that it's a pretty good game. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. I like it, but everything has a price now. So if I sell it, great. If I don't, well, then it just gets put into the collection. There you go. That's just how that's gonna work. So here we are. I don't know running totals and stuff, but it's going to be very expensive. This one was a really good pickup off eBay. This costs like 14 quid, and it's like a £35 game, something like that. And that is Jack and Daxter HD Trilogy, the classic HD. Like I said, it costs like 14 quid, which is a really good deal. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good deal for this. Um, I think it's like 35, 40 quid, don't know. It's another HD collection off the list, which is great. I'm very happy about that. But yeah, not bad. So I would say the last, you've just saw it a little bit there, last like normal PlayStation 3 game is Deadly Premonition. I got this for 28 quid, £29 posted off eBay. Which isn't a bad deal. It's not a great deal of any stretch, but it's not a bad deal at all. I think it's like 38 to £42 in CEX. Don't know, can't remember. But yeah, it's cool. I've been wanting this for a very long time, so I'm very happy to be having this. And I got it on a decent deal. I wouldn't say it's like groundbreaking or anything like that, but it's a decent deal. So Deadly Premonition, here we go. Now we have a few other like these. I think these came from CEX. I can't remember. These are quite cheap and cheerful games. Ah no, this one came from eBay. This is just a cover variant, which I don't really understand why I bought, but I did it anyway. So that is Prince of Persia. I believe this is the HMV variant. It's a little bit more rare than the normal one, so I bought it. So there you go. I think it's like 3 or 4 quid, something like that. Then we have Batman. Ah, then we have Batman Arkham Asylum with the slipcover. I believe this is just the normal one, not Game of the Year or anything like that. But it's in very good condition and it's a slipcover, which will cost again like 3 or 4 quid. So I'm not gonna complain at all. So next up we have two classic HDs. So another two to add. I think that's another three so far. I believe. I think there's like another five to get. There's surprisingly a lot. I think there's like 13 total in the classic HD lineup. Not sure, but that is Splinter Cell Trilogy Classic HD for 30. Bought that from CEX, and then Ico Shadow of the Colossus for 22. I have bought that at least twice off eBay recently. But I had these one from CEX for like 2 months at this point, so that's the one we're just gonna keep. So yeah, two more classic HDs. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty buzzing about that. We're up to 18 minutes. Jesus. We've got three more here. We've got Resonance of Fate, again from CX, 12 quid. Next one we have Sacred 2, Fallen Angel. I haven't played this. It just looked pretty cool and it was 3 quid, so I bought it. And then we have Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. Pretty uncommon game, surprisingly so, this one. So for £8, I was like, yeah, I'll have that. Thank you very much. And the last two normal ones are, what is it? Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. Just say that when you're drunk. Jesus Christ. For £6. And then we have Full Auto 2 Battle Lines. I've been looking for that for a little while and didn't really want to spend it like 7 or 8 quid on eBay and stuff because you can buy it for a £5. Literally. There you go. So yeah, that's all the normal ones out. And then we have some special PlayStation 3 cardboard, which is good. Some of this is very uncommon stuff. Some of it is NTSC stuff, which you'll see the M right there. But it's really cool. And the first one, I'm going to show you it right now. You will see this is the Dead Rising 2 Zombrex edition. This is a Canadian exclusive, which I stumbled upon on eBay and I paid 27 quid for it, I believe, something like that. And the normal Zombrex edition, the PAL version is just like the steelbook in the cover with the pen. It looks pretty shoddy, I'm not gonna lie. This comes in a lovely box and it comes with a lot more stuff as well. So if we look on the back, you get a lot more stuff included with this. This is a lot better. You get the art book, you get a map, you get like the pen, you get everything. And it's just I believe it's Canadian. I think. I don't know. But it's in a lovely box. Look at that. I bet you haven't seen that before. And it's really cool. And for 28 quid, I thought, yeah, why not? I did. Then, after I bought this, I stumbled upon the PAL version, complete, in very good condition off eBay for like 7 quid. So then I was going to put these both in the video. But turns out the Zombrex, the PAL version, sold this morning. So I got rid of it, and that's now on its way to its new owner. So yeah, I got like 20-25 quid for that. Some not too bad. It's quite uncommon to find it fully complete, the PAL version. So I was like, I've got this one, and this one looks a lot better than the poor and shoddy PAL version. Some American versions of the collector's editions are just much better than the PAL versions, and I don't know why they did that. But here we are. So Dead Rising 2, pretty cool. I would like get the stuff out, but I don't want to. Is like the short answer to that. But yeah, it's just a better version, and it cost literally nothing because of the price I paid for the PAL version and then sold it. So basically, it cost me like 7 or 8 quid. So here we are. I'm happy with that. That's perfect. Now the next one is not in the best of conditions, but again, it's something that I have never seen before. Never. And if you've seen it, fair play to you. But this is a French exclusive, I believe, because it is in French. Like the whole thing is in French. But this is the Uncharted Edition Trilogy. Yeah, don't. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But this is a cardboard variant of the Uncharted trilogy that was, I believe, a French exclusive. So that's something and that's pretty cool. It's not in the best condition, but it's not in the worst condition either. And I paid a pretty good price for it, I believe. I think I got it for like less than £18, something like that, £19. But it's rare. It's super rare. It's unbelievable. And I've not actually seen one since I bought this. Again, eBay pickup. This was like July time as well. So yeah, if you've ever seen this, let me know. I just thought it was really cool. And it's PlayStation 3 cardboard. So what is that? What's not to love about PlayStation 3 cardboard? This is epic. Again, if you've actually ever seen one of these, let me know. If you've got one, let me know. Oh, I need to sneeze again. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Now, the next three are sort of like the same but different. Well, no, that's a lie. Two of them are technically the same game, but they're all like the same franchise, if that makes sense. So we'll do the cheaper one of the three, and then that'll give you exact guesses as to what the rest of them are. So we found the Dark Souls Limited Edition. It comes with the art book, comes with everything. It's in very good condition, surprisingly so. I think this was like a tenner off VINTED, something like that, all in off VINTED. So that was cool. It's in good condition, and I'm very happy to have that. It's one that I've been looking for a long time, and I've never actually seen it. And then the next one, I believe, was like high 20s or low 30s. Can't really remember. I think, yeah, it's like £31-32. It's usually about 52 quid out of CEX, and that is Demon Souls, the Black Phantom edition, even though it's red, but here we are. It comes with the, what is it, the soundtrack, the art book, whatever, yada yada yada. I paid 30 quid for it, 32 quid for it off eBay. Good deal, not gonna lie. It's in pretty good condition. A little bit of a tear up there, but that's fine. But yeah, that's cool. However, the next one is even cooler, and it's super duper rare, which is unheard of. It's weird, but here we are. I'm going to let you decide which version is actually better, because I don't know. So we have this one, and then we have this one, which is the Demon Souls Deluxe Edition, which comes with the art book, soundtrack, blah 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 blah. But this is the NTSC version. As you can see, it is the American version, but they're basically the deluxe editions of Demon Souls. However, this American version probably sells for the best part of 100 quid. Now, do you want to know how much I spent for it? 7. Picked it up on VINTED literally like 2 days ago. It literally arrived just now. It's got a little bit of damage on top there, but which one? Which one looks better? I think this one, again, this one looks better, and it's the American version. This one just looks a bit, it looks alright, but like, look at them. Which one would you choose? I would choose this one in a heartbeat, absolute heartbeat. Look at that. I'm probably going to move this one on, like even with the damage and that at the top. I'm gonna get a good return on it. So there you go. That will pay for more stuff and go towards bills, basically. So here we are. But yeah, basically that is my huge pile of PlayStation 3 games that I have been waiting to show you guys for the crux of like 2 months at this point. Oh, I've just been pressing buttons. That's not good. See, we're not very, professional on this video. I'm not going to lie. But that's okay. It is what it is at this point. We're 25 minutes in. If you stuck it this far, let me know your favourite pickup of the video. I am very warm in my hoodie in here. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty warm. But yeah, I think that's what, like 20, 25, no, it's like 30 games, something like that. It was like 32, but I obviously sold Shadows of the Damned and the PAL Dead Rising Zombrex edition. I've got good deals on them, not gonna lie. Got good prices on them. But let me know your favourite pickups. Let me know what you've been picking up recently as well. But until next time, guys, hopefully there's going to be a video next week. I'm not sure. Just bear with me, okay? I am trying to release more videos, but it's difficult. It is difficult. But yeah, that's been me. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel. But for now, guys, take care of yourselves and have a great rest of your week.